Hello everyone. I wanted to give the post-match analysis for the South Africa-Bangladesh match. Big win for South Africa, as expected, I should say. I think most people, almost all everyone, expected South Africa to win in this form. And credit to South Africa too for coming back strong after that defeat against Netherlands, which was totally unexpected. They must have felt morally down after that Netherlands loss, but strong performances against England and against Bangladesh now. Again, they outbatted Bangladesh out of the match. They did the same against England, scoring 399 against England, battered England out of the match. Same thing today, 382 or 383, I think. Battered Bangladesh out of the match. Bangladesh started off well, and South Africa were 36 for 2 at a stage, and Mehdi Hassan, the off spinner, was bowling well. And that was a very crucial partnership between Quinton de Kock and Aidan Markram, who batted well, I think got 60. And that was a very crucial partnership. And then Klaasen came in, and Klaasen said even before the World Cup started, I said Klaasen was the man in form. He's in excellent form. And Klaasen and Quinton de Kock, a massive partnership there, 100 plus partnership, and at a big strike rate as well. Quinton de Kock looks in scintillating form, 174 runs, and that's his third 100 in this World Cup. He's also the highest run getter of this World Cup. Now he's past 400 runs and he's ahead of Virat Kohli. Obviously, that's going to change here and there. And Klaasen, he didn't get his 100, but he got 90 runs. I mean, he hits the ball like anyone hits it in international cricket now. I mean, he's got excellent timing, and obviously he's a very powerfully built man. And there were some sixes where he went on the back foot and he just smashed it over for six. Balls that were not that short. I mean, for a lot of batsmen, that wouldn't have been six, but he quickly moves his feet. And I mean, anything just short of a length, he quickly goes back on his back foot and he thumps it over for a six. He hits six at will, actually. I think in white ball cricket, in today's cricket, probably Klaasen is the man in form. I mean, red hot form. Not many batsmen are middling the ball like Klaasen, so it's key for South Africa going forward. And I was saying in my video that I expected Marco Jansen to play a big part today with his long height, and I was talking about the Bangladeshi batsman. But not like I said, actually, he did actually bowl a lot of unplayable balls. I mean, he pitched the ball up and he bowled around 4, 5, 6 unplayable balls that beat the ball. And he did get the first wicket, like I said, I mean, with a bouncer, left-hand batsman, and he got caught. And the second one was kind of lucky, got caught down the leg side. So he got 2 quick wickets. And I thought Jansen would come into play, and he did. I mean, Jansen is a difficult customer to handle. I mean, I'm talking especially about the Indian match coming with South Africa. I think that's going to be India's toughest test. New Zealand also was a tough test as expected because New Zealand were unbeaten. But South Africa-India match going to be a very tough match for India, I think. And Jansen will be a key because Jansen, with his height, he can get good length balls to bounce a lot. And when he pitches it up, obviously he swings it well as well. So he's dangerous of both lengths. A lot of bowlers are dangerous of one length, but he's got both in his armory. I mean, of a good length with his bouncers as well, he's dangerous. He can take wickets. And with the swinging ball, I mean, he can cause problems as well. I mean, Rohit Sharma and the Indian top order are looking good now, but I've said that we have got a big weakness against left armers. So Jansen will be very key against in that India-South Africa match, which will be at Eden Gardens, Calcutta, huge crowd. And I was saying the other day about the height of Marco Jansen, and I said probably Joel Garner is taller than Marco Jansen. Actually, I did check it on Google, and I was kind of shocked that Joel Garner is 6'8", and Marco Jansen is actually 6'9". I mean, that's really tall. It's like a giraffe bowling to you. I mean, very tall. I thought Joel Garner would be the tallest. I mean, Mohammad Irfan of Pakistan that used to play, he was 7'1" actually. So he was the tallest bowler that I've seen. And Bangladesh batting, I mean, Bangladesh was 60 for 6. They were looked in disarray, and all credit to Mahmudullah for scoring a century. Even in the last few matches when Mahmudullah contributed well with the bat, I was wondering how Mahmudullah is batting so low in this Bangladesh batting order. I mean, doesn't make sense at all. Because Mahmudullah is one of their most solid batsmen I've seen. I mean, Tamim Iqbal was an excellent opening batsman, but Mahmudullah, for me, is the most technically sound batsman in the Bangladeshi team, even now in this team. Mushfiqur Rahman is also a good batsman, but sometimes he can be erratic. But I consider Mahmudullah the most solid batsman. In fact, I don't know how many people know this. In that 2015 World Cup in Australia, Mahmudullah scored two back-to-back hundreds. He scored 100 against England and he scored 100 against New Zealand. He also has 100 in a Champions Trophy match, and now it's his fourth 100 now in a international event. So Mahmudullah, I mean, he gets big runs and a very good batsman. So Bangladesh, I mean, they should really think about putting him up in the order. I mean, not batting him so low down when the match is almost over, and he can't play much in the match. I mean, he can't really do something that changes the match. I mean, he should bat up in the order so that he can play an innings that can change a match. I mean, this is like 60 for 6, huge total. I mean, you can't do much then. He scored a century, but I mean, there was no way Bangladesh were looking like winning this match. So Bangladesh should sort it out. And tomorrow, Netherlands versus Australia. Obviously, Australia are big favorites to win the match. But I have to say, obviously, Netherlands beat South Africa. And in that warm-up match that Australia and Netherlands played, because of the rain, it was a shortened match. I think they played 23 overs. And Netherlands did take wickets regularly against Australia. And I think Australia were around 138 for 7 at a point. I mean, they did take a lot of initial wickets. But you can't say much about it because it was a shortened match. The overs were less, and obviously the batsmen were going after it, and it was a warm-up match. But they did take a lot of initial wickets, and they did put pressure on Australia. So Netherlands can't be taken lightly, and I don't think obviously Australia would take them lightly because Netherlands beat South Africa. So obviously if they can beat South Africa, they can beat anyone. So in the points table, obviously India looking good at the top, New Zealand second, and South Africa I'm sure have gone third, and Australia fourth. Obviously all the coming matches are very important. England, Sri Lanka coming soon, Pakistan, South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, another big match, Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, which I think Afghanistan have a big chance to win. So there are a lot of close matches, and with a lot of upsets going on in this World Cup. Afghanistan, 2 upsets, beating England, beating Pakistan, and Netherlands beating Netherlands beating South Africa. A lot of matches have become more important now because before the World Cup started, a lot of matches were like given matches and people expected 2 easy points for the teams. But now every match has become important, and every match is like no one knows who's going to win. So every match becomes important for that race for the semi-finals. Obviously, Australia's chances have improved highly after Pakistan and England's performances recently. So Australia will be looking to get those 2 points against Netherlands. Anyway, that's it from me. Great win for South Africa. 149 run victory against Bangladesh. Excellent batting from Quinton de Kock and Klaasen again. Quinton de Kock getting his his third 100 in the World Cup. Klaasen again looking strong and looking like a dangerous batsman for the all opposition teams. And South African bowling as well looking good. Coetzee got 3 wickets, I should say. Surprise element because I don't know much about Coetzee. He's a recent inclusion in the South African team. Gives his all when he bowls, and in every match he has been taking wickets. So that's interesting. Rabada also getting wickets, and there was a bit of turn in the end for Maharaj as well. So the South African combination will be interesting going forward. I mean, obviously they will really miss Andre Nortje, who was ruled out of injury. Andre Nortje obviously plays in the IPL very fast and bowls very well at the death. And one thing about South Africa that South Africa would love to change is their death bowling. Against England, they were 100 for 8, and Atkinson and Mark Wood scored a lot of runs. And even today, after 8 wickets, Mahmudullah and Mustafir put a lot of runs. So South Africa will really want to improve their death bowling, how they bowl to the last few batsmen. That's something where South Africa is lacking now. So they would love to change that before the important matches and the knockout matches come. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for supporting me. Take care and God bless you.